Hello and welcome back to MM2, Gates to Another World. I thought we would be starting something new this time, but I realized that we still have a few things we need to sort out before that, due to our newfound powers. And actually, before all that, I want to say a few observations I've had recently. I thought about the whole thing about the Might and Magic backstory, and one interesting thing that I now know about Might and Magic 2 stood out to me. Now, in the first game, Secret of the Inner Sanctum, we were on the world called Varn, and that world is actually flat. It's a flat plane. That's because I'm pretty sure that if you go north from the most northern part of the world, you cannot actually pass through the mountains, and if you try to jump or teleport, it just fails. That's not the case in this game. Also, it's somewhat similar in the later games, World of Sin in particular, where it allows you to jump, but if you do that, you instantly die. There it is explicitly shown on screen, in fact, that that world is a flat plane. But, as I said, it's not the case with the world of Kron. In here, you can go north and you will appear somewhere at the bottom of the map. It wraps around like that. And also, due to such a thing, if you go in one of the entrances to the elemental planes, you get access to pretty much all of them from a single spot. So that made me wonder, what form is the land of Kron? And, well, one would probably first assume that if there is a wraparound, it would probably be a sphere, much like Earth or the other planets like Enroth and Terra. But if you try and achieve something like that, like if you try to wrap around a flat plane around a sphere, you'll get different results than you get if you go in this game. So, for example, if we take Earth as an example, and you start off in Russia and then go north, you'll eventually reach the North Pole. If you continue going the same direction, you will, after the same amount of time, reach Canada. However, in this game, if you were to do the same thing, that is, if you go from the town of Vulcania to the north, you will not reach the town of Tundara, which would be the case if this was a sphere, but instead you will reach the town of Sansobar, which is pretty much the equivalent of reaching Australia. So obviously this world is not a sphere. So what shape can it be? Also, in case you're wondering, this is how the world of Kron looks like on the map. It's a bit clipped due to the way I'm recording, but it's basically how you're supposed to imagine that. There are all the 4 elemental planes there, and Middlegate is somewhere here. So if you tried and took a sheet of paper, it should be not square but rectangular, because we have E and 4. This is kind of more squarish than normal, but yeah. I'm pretty sure that every region is actually a square. So if you took a rectangle like that, if you put the 4 elemental planes on it, then drew Middlegate somewhere in the middle, and then tried to make it so that if someone was to walk from somewhere here up, they would appear down here, and if they walked to the west, they would appear through east, if you tried doing that and made sure that all of the elemental planes also happen to end in a single spot, you would actually end up with something like this. You have a plane, you put the ends together, and you put the other ends together too. Yes, you would end with a torus. There's no other geometrical figure that I can think of that would fit such a wraparound mechanic. You could argue that the world of Kron has some invisible teleporters to the sides of it, and by going through the top side, you just get teleported down, so it's actually a plane and not a torus. But that would not be true, because if you have Eagle Eye on, it shows it as a continuous plane, and not as something that ends with a void and teleports you down, as it actually is the case in World of Xen. So, the only thing that we can say from this is that the world of Kron is indeed in the shape of a torus. Which is crazy, but there's no other explanation for that. And we don't really know if we are walking on the outer side of the torus or the inner side of it. Because, well, it would be simpler if we were on the outer side, because that way, if Kron is orbiting a star, then it would automatically give us the night and day cycle as we see in Might and Magic 2. But, on the other hand, it could be that everyone is walking inside of it, and the sun, as we see it, is actually artificial, and it's just rotating in the middle part of the torus, therefore creating an artificial day and night cycle as well. So we don't really know that part, but it's pretty clear that it's a torus. So yeah, kind of mind-boggling that, but quite interesting too. Anyway, what I want to do here is visit the places where I can buy some of our missing spells. We have spell C46, which Boromir can get, as well as spell C55. So let's get that. Actually, I want to put this on top and look at our spell list. What is 4/6 anyway? Oh, holy bonus, I want that, definitely. And 5/5 is remove condition, why not? Alright, so actually what is Boromir missing? His spell level 5, so 4 is pretty much done. With 5 he's missing 5/3. Okay, he doesn't care about that. And 4/4. Yeah, he doesn't care about that either. Good, so Boromir is finished with that. Where did I go? Well, this is an interesting encounter. We get higher level encounters since we now are of a higher level too. Guardians are a problem. Okay, Firefly, how about casting Holy Bonus? 108 points of damage, but that's still not enough to deal with androids like that. Okay, 300 points of damage is enough. Oh, but we only have 3 openings. Okay, the sewer rats are not dangerous. sorry about that. The White Knight is probably dangerous. Swamp beasts are annoying. So, Actually, probably not letting the swamp beasts in the front row would be the way to go. So I wonder, what can Frodo cast that wouldn't cost that much, would work only outside of the combat field? Okay, first of all, he's a cleric. I need as many monsters in the back as I can get, so 3-1 Cold Ray. And that sounds about what I want to cast. 3-1 on G. Doesn't get rid of the swamp beasts. Also, everyone is now in the triple digits in terms of hit points, as well as spell points. So that's very nice. Okay, Gertrude, get rid of the White Knight. What? I guess they're immune to female damage then. Okay, cast the lightning bolt. Maybe a fireball actually, because fireballs affect more enemies. That's not fireball. That's fireball on G. Okay, so they're more resistant than I thought, and they spray acid. We can resist that pretty well, but... oh, and Sewer Rats run away? Really? Well, that can end poorly. No, don't run away! It opens more swamp beasts. I cannot use Moonray inside, so that's a bit of a problem. And there is no other mass healing spell. But well, then just heal Shaggoth. Fight D. Good job. Fight D. Shoot. G. Shoot H. Okay, Frodo. Can you cast something better? That would only work on monsters in the back. Not exactly, not inside. And Deadly Swarm doesn't allow you to select what to cast it on, right? Yeah. Phew. Acid Spray is more powerful, but at the same time it only works on 3 monsters instead of 5. But I suppose since it won't get rid of the monsters if I cast Cold Ray, well, actually it could take care of one of those swamp beasts, and then it would affect 5 monsters. So yeah, I think I'm going to cast Cold Ray again anyway on G. Yeah, there we go, it works. Sort of. Okay, Gertrude. Fight F. But this is going to be painful. Okay, first of all, Gandalf, I want you to make sure no more sewer rats escape. Which means casting 6-2 entrapment. Okay, one doesn't spray acid, but that's not much of a relief. Oh! But we cleared enough of the screen, I guess? That's weird. So, heal Shagrath. Fight F. Fight F. Oh, really? Shoot I. Shoot J. Okay, let's cast another 3-1 on G. Oh, come on. Okay, that worked. Now I can focus on single enemies. Fight D. Gandalf, you should cast Lightning Bolt on D. Double kill. They should be good to go. As long as the Swamp Beasts don't get really lucky. Well, that's fairly lucky. That's also fairly lucky. But okay, we're good to go. Heal Shagrath. Fight D. Fight D. Shoot D. Shoot D. And we are equipped to deal with everyone else. That is overkill. But okay. And I even get the chance to heal Shagrath some more. Not too bad experience either. A steel safe? Huh. I don't remember finding those. Plenty of gold and some antidote ale. Not very good, but I can use the gold. I can use all the gold now. That every rusting costs us 3,500 gold. Where am I? What? How did I end up here? Guess I went through the wall somehow? Okay. So, go to the Mages Guild, and what can we find here? Not much. It's spell level 6, and that's a bit too high level. So, we want to go to Tundara then. I think. Does Legolas really need any more spells? 5-1, 5-3. Disrupt and Sandstorm. Yes, he does. So let's go to Volcania then. No, Tundara. Legolas, fly to... No. Cast fly and fly to A1. That's right. Okay, save here. Then go through the Snowbeast. And let's see if that place offers any better spells. Yes. Yes, that should be good. 5-1 and 5-3. I need both. Good, and now to cast Surface. Boromir can do that. Cast 4-5. Let's re-enter and save. Okay. So we got all that. What we don't yet have is the spells for Frodo. So Legolas, fly again, fly back to Volcania. Save here. And now I wonder where I need to go. This place is full of very nasty surprises. Usually in the form of lava pits. Danger! Lava! You don't say. So let's make sure we don't leave the mountains. Now I don't really know where I am. Okay, so 3 mountains. Okay, I need to go 1 more, then north. Until I clear it. Okay, and here's... Yeah, that kind of looks the same as the plane of Earth. That's kind of silly. And really, nothing here. Oh, I just had to turn. Inscribed upon a plaque in an old fort overlooking the deadly elemental plane is the spell Fire Transmutation. Alright, so now the only thing I need is to go inside and learn the other fire spell. Okay, let's go back there, move 2 spaces, then move 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn east. And then go a bunch of times. And end in the elemental plane of air. No, that's not where I wanted to end up in. Okay, where is that spell? 2-1. Elemental spells. So Legolas can cast that. Okay, so I'm in the wrong place. There we go. Perpetually surrounded by fire, your cleric devises a new form of attack. Fire encasement will devastate future enemies. Yes, fire encasement is pretty good. And just in case you don't know, the description for that spell is... Fire encasement costs 8 spell points plus 8 gems. Works in combat on 1 monster. The description reads, encases the target in a field of fire, inflicting 80 points of damage per combat round and separating it from the battle until the spell is overcome or the monster is attacked. And Fire Transmutation costs 8 spell points and 8 gems. Works outside of combat outdoors on the entire party. Transforms the party into fire, allowing the exploration of the elemental plane of fire. That's an interesting description, actually, because in Heroes Chronicles, I'm pretty sure they didn't need to turn into fire, and neither did they need to do that in Day of the Destroyer. Might and Magic 8. Well, anyway, let's go back to where it's safer. Fly to C2, perhaps. And save our progress, and then drawing from the fountain too. What is the time? Okay, I still have a bit. I want to go back to where the lucky dogs are, actually. So that is Sansobar. So Legolas, fly to E4. Save here. And I need to go somewhere. Unfortunately, since I die all the time in there, I don't have a path. So I'll have to devise one for me again. No, okay, so I just need to clear the mountains and then go there. Got it. Yeah, pretty easy. Dawn's Mistbog, where monsters come to relax. Alrighty then. I need to go where the lucky dogs were, except on the other side and a bit further. The Blue Room. I wonder what's in those. Target practice, and that's where I want to go. But I probably want to rest first, even though that costs me a few thousand gold. Okay, so Legolas cast Guard Dog, cast 2-7, cast 2-5. Yeah, now we have 25% and 35%, which is pretty good. Let's see what we have in here. A bedraggled cleric and a battered robber are being used as targets by a group of monsters. Intercede. What if I say no, I wonder? Oh, I just got punted out. Okay, then yes. Oh, Horned Fiends and Fire Devils. That doesn't sound that difficult. No, I say that and they will probably murder face us. But let's try that anyway. No, that's not it. Holy bonus. Fight the Fire Devils. Fight them. Need to make sure they go away as fast as I can. Shoot E. Okay, no more of those. Horned Fiends. Probably want to cast Deadly Swarm. Okay. Another one goes down. Gandalf, you definitely want to cast Lightning Bolt. Oh, that's fairly weak. Jesus, what? Thankfully everyone resists or are not affected. But that probably turns to stone. That is very bad. In any case, let's see, did they do any damage? No, they just lightly injured Shaggoth. So I can just cast another Deadly Swarm. Man, that was pretty easy. And we even get a steel chest. A saber +7 and scale armor +9. That's amazing. Also, in case you're wondering, I gave the padded armor +7 to Gertrude. Okay, so the bloody cleric, Holy Moly, and his sidekick, the shifty Slickpick, pass out before you. Target practice can be brutal. Hire at the Hourglass Inn. Alright. So I think I want to put down Lloyd's Beacon here. Legolas, if you please. Huh? You can't put down a Lloyd's beacon here? What? Why not? Can you put it here? No. That's weird. Rubbish lines the walls. Okay, then I will put it here. Not as nice, but it will do. Set new. And fly to C2. Alright, so that will be it for now. I will see you all next time. Later.